Is it possible to make such an impact on the world just by the speech that you made? 7 years ago is what Abraham Lincoln said. I will start by discussing off by Abraham Lincoln's background, how he was a lawyer, and his presidency. I will be describing all those to you today. Abraham Lincoln was born in the Hardin County of Kentucky in 1809, February 12th. He was born in a log cabin, but was soon forced out of Kentucky. And then he was squatted on public land in Indiana. When Abraham Lincoln was 9 years old, his mother had died at age 34, which was really devastating to young Abraham Lincoln. Abraham resented working. She had to help with his family, which he did not like at all. Abraham Lincoln had to work harder just because his dad was anti-intellectual and lazy. This, with his father's new wife, had encouraged him to get an education worthy. In 1834, Abraham Lincoln had began his political career in Illinois with the Whigs. This helped him to formulate his early studies of slavery. This was around the time where he decided to become a lawyer and teach himself the law. In 1837, after Abraham Lincoln was admitted into the bar, he then moved to Springfield and went to the J.T. Stewart law firm. Now I will tell you about Abraham Lincoln and how he became a president. In 1860, political operatives in Illinois helped build up a campaign to help Abraham Lincoln become president on May 18th. On May 18th, Republican Nations, a convention held at Chicago. Abraham Lincoln had surpassed well-known candidates as William Stewart, and Lincoln's nominations were part of his moderate views of slavery. His support in improving the protective tariffs and support for improving the nation's infrastructure had helped him be elected as the 16th president. During Lincoln's presidency, Lincoln had led his country to the most devastating event of history, known as the Civil War. The Constitution had protected slavery, but during war, Lincoln had thought otherwise. Lincoln had abolished slavery as a military necessity in January 1st, 1863. Abraham Lincoln had then issued the Emancipation Proclamation. The proclamation declared that all slaves should be free. On April 14, 1865, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated at a theater, and then was soon taken to a Peterson house across the street. There he lay for 9 hours before he died. I just told you 3 different aspects of Abraham Lincoln's life. First, I told you about his background, then his career as a lawyer, and then how he was a president. His is a remarkable story of a rise humble beginning to achieve the highest power of office in the land. Lincoln's personality and his historical roles as a savior of Union and Lincoln's personality and historical roles as the savior of the Union and emancipator of the slaves, and creates a legacy that endures.